Alright, guys, I'm back. But yeah, like I was saying, this is part two of my UFC 117 predictions. Chael Sonnen versus Anderson Silva. Like I was saying, a lot of people, even though, let's just get this straight. I don't think that Chael Sonnen, is nowhere near on the level of Anderson Silva or is going to beat him. But let's just say, just because you seen Anderson Silva fight a wrestler in Dan Henderson, people say, oh, well, Anderson Silva fought Dan Henderson, and he's a way better wrestler than Chael Sonnen. He wrestled in the Olympics. What the fuck? Listen, man, I don't give a damn what anybody says, when anybody thinks. Listen, don't believe the fucking hype. I don't care how many people listen. That was then, this is now. Obviously, Dan Henderson wrestled in the Olympics. If he did, I don't know how, I don't know when. His wrestling is okay. It's mediocre. Okay. Like I said, he took Anderson Silva down. Big deal. So what? Anderson Silva, everybody takes Anderson Silva down. I mean, Rich Franklin took him down. Travis Lutter took him down. Nate Marquardt took him down. I even think Tess Latis took him down at one point. Dude, so what? Big deal. Okay? It doesn't mean anything. To me, Dan Henderson is a good wrestler. I'll give him that. But he's not this wrestler. People, oh, Dan Henderson, hell of a... He got dominated by Jake Shields like he was a piece of cloth. He got handled. Like, seriously, man, handled. That is like very uncomfortable to get handled in a way. Man, listen, if another man could control me like that, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? I would go to the gym and hit the weights until my fucking blood stopped running. You know what I'm saying? Look, you can make all kind of bullshit excuses all you want to. Oh, and Dan Henderson had a hurt back in the fight with Shields. He was injured. He was out of shape. He didn't take the fight seriously. Underestimate him. If that makes you feel better, go right ahead. Jake Shields beat him fair and square. He dominated Dan Henderson. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Plain and simple. So, if you ask me, my personal opinion, and I am entitled to it, I think that Chael Sonnen is a better wrestler than Dan Henderson. You put these two guys in the ring, I pick Chael Sonnen to dominate Dan Henderson in wrestling. Not in the stand-up, because I think Dan Henderson would obviously whoop his ass on the feet. But I'm not saying that he would be able... I mean, listen to me. I go with Chael Sonnen in wrestling. His wrestling looks more dominant. It looks a lot more, it looks better than Dan Henderson's, man. The way he did Nate Marquardt, I was really impressed by it. And the way he did Yushin Okami and a lot of his other fighters. By no means is he a great fighter. I'm not saying he's a great fighter. And I'm not saying he can beat Anderson. But just because people saying that he's not going to be able to do anything against Anderson, because if Dan Henderson couldn't, who is Chael Sonnen to? Nah, man. Chael Sonnen would beat Dan Henderson, in an MMA fight. In a boxing match, not so much. You know what I'm saying? Chael Sonnen will beat Dan Henderson. Period. But what do I think? I think Chael Sonnen is going to give Anderson Silva a bit of a fight. Obviously, he stated this, and we all know it. He wants no part of Anderson Silva standing up. Okay, he said that time and time again. He's going to get this fight to the ground, and when he does, he's going to get tired, of trying to, hold Anderson down, trying to beat him up while he's down there. This fight has to go 5 rounds. I reckon somewhere in the second or third round, Chael Sonnen is going to get knocked the fuck out. Maybe not KO'd, but he's going to get TKO'd. Anderson Silva's going to put a beating on his ass. Period. Chael Sonnen will not win this fight. Period. I'm not one underestimated guy, but he will not win this fight. Plain and simple. And if he does, the fight was fixed. I'm giving him no chance. I said it. But let me just say, I do think it's a bit of, Chael Sonnen is talking a lot of shit, man, and I hope he could at least back a fourth of it up. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit he's talked, it's like he's like a stand-up comedian now, man. It's hilarious, and sometimes it's completely disrespectful. Saying stuff that this guy, look what kind of guy this is. He wears an earring, a backwards cap. He wouldn't last 5 seconds in my neighborhood. Look, man. Hey, some of the shit Chael Sonnen said is funny, and I'm a humorous kind of guy. I can respect a guy with a humorous personality like that. But when you're disrespecting a guy like he is, you know, dogging his training partners and the Nogueiras and all of that, it comes to a point to where you just want to see the guy get his ass kicked, man. And I want to see Chael Sonnen get beat down. Even though I know nothing he's saying is really personal, and if it is, he's a sick bastard. But I just think that he's trying to get attention, man. He's like, hey, listen, I'll be damned if I'm gonna go unnoticed for the rest of my life. I don't give a fuck if I have to talk shit until my fucking tongue falls out. I'm gonna get some fucking attention. I'm gonna get these big fights, and that's what he's done. You gotta give the guy that, you know. But do I think he's among the elite? Nowhere in hell. He doesn't fall in the top 20 pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? He's just a grinder, a hard worker, and he gets the job done. Will he get the job done against Anderson Silva? Not a goddamn chance. So there it is, you guys. I may make a part 3 to this video. I don't know yet. I got some interesting stuff to talk about. But until then, just stay tuned. Alright, holla at me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe. I got a lot of interesting things for you guys.